Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new solo leveling video. And yes, we finally got the new preview for the episode 9 of Solo Leveling Season 2, and I will also be talking about the stuff list that will be working on this episode. So yeah, without further ado, let's just go and straight to the stuff list first. So here is the stuff list. Storyboarder and episode director will be Yuya Horiyuchi. Chief animation director will be Chiaki Furuzumi. Animation director we have Noriaki Nihei, Ryusen, Kanetoshi Kamimoto, Yukiya Yasuoka, Yuzuki Sekine, and Naoki Hojo. Alright, a pretty interesting stuff list, I would say. So let's take a look at the storyboarder and the episode director, Yuya Horiyuchi. After looking at their past work in Solo Leveling, I would say most of the episode that he has been directing is one of the few that actually has some very interesting looking camera angle here and there, and I would say the way he storyboards episodes will definitely make the episode looks much more refreshing, and I would say much more interesting to look at due to the fact that the storyboards are not something that you will see frequently. It's not something that is very much mediocre. Yuya Horiyuchi's storyboards or episode that he handles will definitely have those kind of angle that I would say very much pleasing to look at. Considering the fact that this particular episode will most likely going to be heavy dialogue, I don't think there's going to be that much of an action in this particular episode. I would say having Yuya Horiyuchi as the storyboarder and episode director for this particular episode will definitely benefit on how creative this episode will get presented. He's also the storyboarder and episode director of episode 7, and not only that, he has also worked on episode 2 of season 1, which I would say one of the most horror looking episode in terms of how he has presented the episode as a whole. The way he's playing with the angle, with the storyboards, I would say it has one of the most unique way of presenting horror in Solo Leveling, and it's not even that action packed since only the big statue are moving. So in a way, he's utilizing his angles, the way he's playing with the storyboards to actually make the statue more and more terrifying. As well as episode 1 of Solo Leveling Season 2. I would say that the way Horiyuchi's direction works is so that you will be able to get into the episode itself without any moment that feels boring. Overall, I would say Yuya Horiyuchi's storyboarding and direction definitely able to present Solo Leveling's latest episode in a way that is very much interesting and fun to watch. So again, it's a good thing. And to my surprise, Chief Animation Director Chiaki Furuzumi. And oh my goodness, I was not expecting Furuzumi to be back, and looking at the frames, looking at the preview images, I would say it looks great. Chiaki Furuzumi's correction in this particular episode, well, from what we've seen from the preview itself, I would say it looks pretty great. Again, we haven't really seen that much of Jinbu yet, but the part where they actually show Jinbu in the demon castle and in the hospital, I would say those frames of him looks great, and overall I would say he definitely looks great. So hopefully Mr. Inconsistent will not be inconsistent in the actual episode itself. So let's hope this episode will be a hit for Chiaki Furuzumi's correction. Alright, back to the actual preview. So the first scene that we see is basically Jinbu leaving the demon castle, basically leaving Asel behind, which is unfortunate because I am loving Asel. Like, look at her. But yeah, seems like he already got the reward for defeating Varan, which is the elixir of life potion that has been chased since season 1, and I'm pretty positive will be used in this particular episode. And then right after that, we have Jin Chul maybe in a meeting with other hunters talking about the ants in Jeju Island. And I would say this is probably going to be a much more a deepening in the lore of Solo Leveling, since Jeju Island arc has been hyped a lot, and it has been teased a lot of time in season 2 and also at the start of season 1. So I would say that this particular arc will definitely lead us more into what is behind all of this stuff, why these things are happening here and there. We also got to see, I'm pretty sure, the healer from season 1 talking to, I am pretty positive it is Baek Yun-ho, and then a glimpse of a flashback, and in that particular scene I am pretty positive that Baek Yun-ho lost someone really important, or probably some S-rank hunter brother or probably his friend. So we might actually see a bit of a glimpse of Baekhyunho's backstory in this particular episode as well, and a bit more into what happened to like the first, second, and third raid to Jeju Island. And then the final scene, Jinwoo visiting his mother with the elixir of life potion. And also this particular shot of Jinwoo looks incredibly well drawn. I really like what they are doing. Like they know what they're doing. He looks incredibly well drawn. He looks hot. Okay, he looks hot. And those are basically it. I am pretty positive that in this particular episode we'll be getting some emotional scene, some flashback to like the first, second, third Jeju Island raid, and we're probably going to be deepening our knowledge in terms of how and why and what is happening to Jeju Island. Basically the start or the exposition of Jeju Island arc. This is probably it. Overall, I do think that this particular episode will definitely not only get us more into how this story will proceed, since we have already reached our goal, since our main character Sung Jinwoo has already reached his personal goal, which is curing his mother. I would like to see what's next for him. Since we are entering Jeju Island arc, I am pretty positive that now that he has accomplished what he has been wanting, Sung Jinwoo wanting to cure his mother, and now that it has been accomplished, I wonder what's next for him. Obviously, Jeju Island will definitely be the big answer for us. And obviously me as a non-webtoon or manhwa reader, I do not know what's next for me. So maybe, just maybe, right after season 2, I might actually take a look and I'll start my journey as a manhwa or a webtoon reader for this particular series, because I just want to know what's next for this, because I can't wait to see what's next for Sung Jinwoo, and I have heard a lot of stuff. So instead of getting spoiled for no reason at all, I'll be starting to read Solo Leveling manhwa. Yes, the webtoon or whatever manga, whatever it is called. So yes, I'll be reading that after season 2 ends. So basically after the adaptation of Jeju Island arc, I hope that right after this particular arc, there are still more arc that is very much anticipated by the webtoon reader, the manhwa reader, because I really want to know what makes this particular story much more interesting even after the fight at the Demon's Castle, right after what our main character Sung Jinwoo's mission has been accomplished. What's next for him? So I really want to know what is it. So yeah. So yes everyone, after season 2 ends, so whenever season 3 airs, I will be by then a manhwa reader for this particular series, and I will start making some comparison video, some stuff, basically this has been cut, that has been cut type of video. So no more theorizing video unfortunately, but there will be more comparison video. Basically stuff that I will be talking about will be related to the manhwa itself. So those are basically it. Thank you very much for watching this video, and let me know what you guys think about this particular preview and what you guys think about Chiaki Furizumi's correction of Jinwoo. Those are basically it. Thank you very much, and I will see you guys in the next solo leveling video. Goodbye.